Well, today is payday for federal workers, but most are in for a smaller check than usual. That's because of the government shutdown, which we are now in day 10 of. Still no end in sight.
Yeah, this is the last paycheck those federal workers will see until lawmakers make a deal. In the meantime, many families say that they're struggling to make ends meet.
Randy Ayala is live on Capitol Hill this morning for us with more on the impact and the desperate plea from a mother in Fairfax County. Good morning, Randy.
Yeah, Allison, Larry, good morning to both of you. Today is the first day furloughed workers may feel that financial squeeze. It's payday, as you mentioned, but they're not receiving a full 2 weeks pay. And that's because their checks will only include the hours worked for the last week and a half of September leading up to when funding lapsed. So taking a look at the government payroll schedule here, checks will include September 21st through October 4th. I should say they should have included those hours, but that's 3 days into the shutdown. So pay for those days will not be included in today's check and is ultimately in limbo even after the shutdown ends. Now, usually workers continue to document their hours. They receive back pay, but this week President Trump had said not everyone deserves back pay, raising questions now for these 750,000 federal employees forced to go without regular pay. Workers deemed non-essential are home, but essential workers like our military, they are still working without getting paid. While House Speaker Mike Johnson was taking questions on C-SPAN yesterday, a military mom from Fort Belvoir called in to tell him exactly what kind of an impact the government shutdown could have on families like hers living paycheck to paycheck with two medically fragile children.
If we see a lapse in pay come the 15th, my children do not get the medication that's needed for them to live their life because we live paycheck to paycheck. I am begging you to pass this legislation. My kids could die.
Now, Speaker Johnson responded here blaming the Democrats for this shutdown and ultimately the reason military members will not get paid. Meanwhile, as many as 77 House Democrats have signed a letter to Speaker Johnson urging him to come up with legislation to ensure troops get paid throughout the shutdown. Democrats are wanting him to call a vote before military personnel miss their first paycheck on the 15th. Now, we're tracking another impact of this shutdown.